Yes. Hello. We are Percival.
Hello, welcome to our new episode of Q&A, today in English. For all of you who don't understand Polish, new episode of... So we have some news for you. First of all, vote for us in World Folk Vision Contest. Yes. We are the only representative of Poland with our song
Och mój wianku. O mój wianku.
O mój wianku.
Ach mój wianku.
Yes, you.
O
O
mój
mój
wianku.
wianku. You like this song, so it shouldn't be difficult for you to vote for us. And the competition is great. There's a lot of bands from all around the world, but
Oh my circle on my head.
on my circle, Nikolai is trying to translate the title into English, but Wianek is, I think it's different word than circle. It's something you put on your head from flowers, made from flowers. And I don't know the word either. Link w opisie. You have the link in the description, and you have the link here in comment section in the chat, on the chat, in the chat. Never mind. Already voted. Yes, I know some of you probably voted already, but maybe
You can vote many times.
you can.
Yes.
And
No.
I don't think so.
Trzeba tylko wyrzucić ciasteczka.
So there are ways to vote.
Ale to jest nielegalne i nawet tego nie
But that's illegal, so don't do it. So yes, that's the first news. The second news is that we finally have something called super chat. You know what's that? Because some of you asked us how can you support us. And now you have another way. You can buy, of course, tickets in our store. You can buy other things in our store, but also
Yeah.
now you can.
2000.
What 2000?
2000 half.
Yes, this is Martin showing us how it works. So you can, if you want, feel free to support us at any time. We will be very
Flower crown.
grateful.
Oh my flower crown.
Okay.
Nie wchodźcie sobie tak, bo się gubicie.
Flower crown. So that's the news. The other news. What we have other news? Super chat we have. Today we will show you some fragments from our newest video clip, which is called Wędrowcy. And this song is from our latest album, Dzikie Pola, Wędrowcy. It's a very great song. I really like this song very much like this song. And the video clip will be awesome. Martin is still working on it. And some of you who bought VIP tickets during our last video stream, concert video stream, Reakcja Pogańska, they will receive the link to the video clip soon, very soon, in 2 days or something like that. And the rest of you will be able to see the clip next week. So, Martin, will you show us now?
Next week, czy next Wednesday.
No next week, czyli w przyszłym tygodniu, czyli w środę.
Aha.
Jakby to... So Martin will show you now some fragments. Yes?
Tak, uwaga.
Już. So we're back. What was the first news? The first news was that you please vote for us in a World Folk Vision contest.
Link in description.
Link in description. Yes, 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 yes. So.
Jakieś pytanie?
Now it's a chance for you, intentional fans, to ask stuff. Yes, you can ask us everything, anything. We will try to answer your question as best as possible. Of course, for today we have a few songs for you, 3 songs actually. 2 of them are Kupala songs because not long ago we had Kupala night in Slavic countries. It's a celebration of summer solstice, and there are a lot of songs for that moment in the year, and we will sing and play 2 of them today.
What was that song?
From the video clip, yes? You're asking
Yes,
about
yes.
video clip. It was Wędrowcy from the Dzikie Pola album. It's Percival Schuttenbach's album. The last song of the album.
Finałowy. Final? Final song.
Final song.
Nie śmiać się, tylko
No.
And now I tell you a joke. Are you ready? I know. 2 donuts are talking. I was writing my college entrance exam yesterday. Wow, man, did you pass? Of course not. Would they pass a donut?
That was a traditional joke from Mikołaj, because in every Q&A in English, Mikołaj will tell a joke.
W ramach nauki.
Yes, because there's no better way to practice your English than telling jokes. Could you show off the tattoo on your arm? Yes. That's the tattoo. It's from Szynkiel, comic book by Rosiński. Rosiński was the artist who made this art.
Simple,
Of course not
simple
on my
name, Grzegorz Rosiński.
Grzegorz Rosiński, yes. Greetings from Brazil.
Will the new recorded version of Reakcja Pogańska be available on Spotify? Yes, of course. Jak tylko when we record this album, pojawi się on na Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, co tam jeszcze jest?
And in our store too.
Yes.
Everywhere. And speaking of our store, we have 3 albums for you to buy in our store, because some of you asked about digital form like Flax. Nie wiem, czy to się tak. Flax and MP3. And we have them in our store, so now you have Mniejsze Zło, you have A4 and Oidido, and soon we're going to have Slava 3 also in our store, so for you to buy.
Do you plan to add all older albums to Spotify? Yes, of course. We plan to add older albums. For example, next week, I think next week, maybe 2 weeks, we add Svantevit in Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
And our shop too.
Okay, so Svantevit will be first. Is
Yes,
first, yes?
No?
No.
No,
that's- I
no Svantevit.
Slava 3.
Mistake.
Slava 3.
Slava 3,
We
tak.
talked about it before,
Slava Free.
earlier. Yes, so Slava 3 first, and then Svantevit, and then all of our
Maybe two
albums
together.
at once.
Together.
Yes.
Svantevit, Slava Free.
Yes.
Who knows?
Because we need to prepare the files and everything. It's not the easy process. It's there's a lot of work. Yeah.
Any news on Svantevit t-shirts? Do you know when you will get them back with prints? We don't know. Jakieś czekamy.
We're just waiting for the news because we don't know. We sent them back a few days ago, and we're just waiting, just like you. So no, as soon as we have some news or we have them here, we will let you know. And we can't wait to, because you know, these are great T-shirts. So we want you to have them already.
Kate, what's the song about? Trzej wędrowcy song.
You asked about Trzej wędrowcy? Gdzie to masz?
Nie ja.
The song is about. Oh, that's just, it's difficult to explain. It's in a few words because it's the ending of the whole story that is on Dzikie Pola album. So, but I don't even know how to translate Trzej wędrowcy into English. It's three.
Wizards.
Maybe someone will help us with this. Yes, but the story is just the ending of the whole situation on album Dzikie Pola, and the story there is happy ending. So
Travelers. O.
Travelers, maybe, yes.
Wanderers? Co to jest?
Wonder, yes.
Free Banana Tigers.
Oh, speaking of Banana Tiger, we have one surprise for you. Maybe not one, but another surprise. Because we have our wonderful Kasia prepared designs for cups, and we will have our mugs. And Martin will show. We will have them in our store very soon, or not very soon, but soon. I think they're great, and I can't wait to have one, just or three, or yeah.
This is cups for banana juice. Okej, jakieś nowości?
So what else? What else? Today we have our new song from Slava 4 at 8 p.m. There's premiere of the video clip from the live stream we had in the past, And today is your favorite, one of your favorite songs from the new album. It's Kracze Woron. In 41 minutes we have it. So as usual, we will watch it together. So when the time comes, please switch between i znowu zapomniałam, windows in your browser, because we want you to watch the original clip to have views. That's the truth. We want you to go there, and it would be nice to watch there, because it helps us spreading the song and our music when you watch there.
Can we have t-shirts too with Banana Tiger? Yes, I think yes, but I don't know when. We make everything, żeby było szybciej. Nie umiem tego.
Ah, you
In
mean
English.
that we are trying our best to have them as soon as possible.
Link, of course, moment.
Oh, yes, you have here links. Kasia just
Oh,
put it.
Yes, link. Link, yes.
In about 40 minutes, yes. So what happened with the video from PS concert? It was down for a few days. Yes, that's because during the concert we had some small troubles, difficulties, technical difficulties, and the sound wasn't so great, and we needed to repair that, and that's why we just put it down, and as soon as we could, we just bring that again. So that wasn't our plan to do that, but sometimes some things, we had a lot of equipment, a lot of devices, and they not always work with us together. They just sometimes making trouble. So that's why we just needed to put it down, but it's already there. You can watch it and then enjoy it. Yeah.
No problem. Rewatch it in any way. Rewatched in any way. We too. This concert was amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We put a lot of effort and a lot of work into making it possible. And it wasn't very easy, but we made it for you, because we know you're waiting for Percival Schuttenbach also. Percival is great, but Percival Schuttenbach is also great. So it was really great. It was really great to play for you and play Percival Schuttenbach. Heavy music.
I bought Mug Sławny Tour in your store. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, this is one from. I bought. Okay, and where are you from? Because at the moment our post office doesn't send restricted sending for shipping to countries, to some countries. So we are not able to send everything to every country, but I hope it will end soon, and we will be able to send everything everywhere.
Have you heard any music by the French group Scald? I don't know, maybe. Now don't remember this group. But we heard another French group, Igor.
Yes,
It's
Igor
very
is
very
great.
good band. We lot of heard. Nie, jak to się powiedzieć? No, że często słuchaliśmy. Ojej, kurde, ciężko mi jest. Ale się staram.
Oh, so you are from Ukraine, so we already sent the cup, so the mug. So you should receive it very soon. I hope so.
Which do you prefer making music for Percival or Schuttenbach? Difficult.
I think Percival Schuttenbach is more complicated, but it doesn't mean we prefer to make Percival music. It's easier, but we have fun making music for Percival Schuttenbach too. So I don't think we can say we can choose one. I don't think so.
I am guitarist. I love guitar. I love play metal. I love prepare music for Schuttenbach. But if we work in Percival, I love too making music for Percival. This is different music, different bands. Very difficult answer for this question. Dobrze mówię? From, jakoś tak. Do you guys have a favorite artist? Yes, of course. I powiedziałem już jeden, Igor. Źle. My favorite artist is King Diamond and Merciful Fate. I bardzo polecam. A ty, Kasiu?
I have a lot of favorite artists, but if I had to choose one, no, too difficult. I like King Diamond too very much, very much. I like to listen to classical music, so my favorite composers are Chopin and and Tchaikovsky.
Polish composers, Chopin.
Chopin, Tchaikovsky, Vivaldi. I like very music from the Baroque epoch.
I like Mozart. Are things still in lockdown in Poland? Yes. Tak, dobrze, czy dalej trwa lockdown?
Yes, but
yes, we can't play concerts.
Unfortunately.
We don't have money.
So, if you want to support us, please do so. You have now the opportunity because we have Super Chat now available. So, if any of you just want to support us, don't hesitate. And maybe that's for you to make it even... I just want to say something, but I won't. We just play for you. One Kupala song, it's Kupalinka in Belarusian song. Kupalinka, very sad song, but of course our version is very cheerful. Yes, now.
Okay. Bardzo improwizowana
sorry
wersja.
for that, because that's the new flute, and I'm not very. How to say that? I'm not used to play on it, so.
We don't oszukujemy. This is live. Na
Live,
żywo.
everything live.
Everything live, everything spontan, you know.
Nasze czytacie z te super czaty, nie?
A które to są
super czaty, właśnie. Daniel H. 10 złotys, 10 złotys. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. Bardzo, bardzo. Dziękuję. To nasz pierwszy ten, tak? Pierwszy. Pierwszy raz w życiu. Dziękujemy bardzo.
Teraz po angielsku.
And now Kasia powie po angielsku.
A co?
No,
What should I say?
podziękowania.
From which album does the current song comes from? Anyone?
Polan 7,49, przepraszam. 7,49 Polan. Kto da więcej? Z bananem.
And banana. It reminds me of Wysagura Band's version of the song. We didn't hear the Wysagura version, so. But maybe.
Yes, I
This-
watched this, but don't hear it. Only watched.
Kupalinka song you watched?
Yes.
Okay.
No widziałem, ale nie słyszałem.
Ale jak widziałeś, nie
No
słyszałeś?
bo jak szukałem dzisiaj wersji, to widziałem
A
wersję.
że jest ogólnie.
Tak.
Okay. So Mikołaj saw that there is Wysagura version, but he didn't hear it. He didn't listen to it. And there's a lot of many bands did this song because it's very popular song, very popular. So we have also Polish version of the lyric, but we don't singing for some reasons.
Will be Slava 5? Yes, of course. Slavic people in space.
Who knows? Who knows? We didn't plan Slava 4, so maybe.
Lupus 10 zlotys.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Jay, here is a gift from me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Question to Mikołaj. In which song you like to play solo on guitar? In Matryoshka you play solo every often. And other songs that you like to play solo? Ja nie wiem, czy ja zrozumiałem. Które solo lubię grać?
Tak, w jakich utworach najlepiej solo lubisz najbardziej grać?
We wszystkich. Everyone. Tak? Everyone się mówi? Every songs. Sola,
Yes,
every songs.
solos
I like
are
play
Mikołaj.
solos.
Yes, Mikołaj. If he could, he would play solo in every song for an hour.
Guess why? Who? Jak jest nie pozwala?
Doesn't
Grać
allow
solo. Tak.
to play.
No, to kto?
You.
Yes, I.
Mikołaj restricted himself.
To jest tako. No. How was performing with a symphonic orchestra live?
Gdzie to jest? Bo po prostu nie skupiam się.
How was performing
with a symphonic orchestra live? It was great. It is always great, and I could do this every day. Playing with orchestra is just amazing. Really.
Did you check Buraka?
Yes, I checked Buraka, and I must say it's definitely too cheerful and happy music for me. Sorry, but you can provide other names. I will check other bands. So if you have other propositions.
What instrument does Mikołaj play? This is about guitar. Yes?
Yes, you play,
I play
guitar, but-
Gibson Flying V.
but he probably.
And line 6, I don't remember name. Later I show you. And BC Rich, KKV, nie wiem jak to się wymawia po polsku. KKV.
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 Albo double key. Okay.
This is my 3 guitars.
3 guitars, but
But I
Today-
have many guitars. Sporo z nich,
many of them.
many of them. This is Defil. This is guitar from Lublin, gdzie mieszkam, where I live. This is legendary fabryka, jak jest? Factory guitars.
Of guitar.
Instruments, guitars. You know, guitarists know about Defil. Yes or not? Ursula Martins, 5 R? Co to jest R? Dollars?
Yeah.
$5?
That's
Love you
probably.
Ruble, yes.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's ruble.
I Andreas Tassara 700 koron?
To są,
korony?
that's different currency, probably. That we do, and
I teraz
so we
1000.
don't know how much
Dziękujemy bardzo.
how much you. It's Brazilian currency, yes. I
Brazylian, aha. Czyli tam są, ja pamiętałem kiedyś, ale już nie pamiętam.
thank you very much for your
Katarzyna,
support.
can you tell my daughter Melissa, Melissa, not to worry about performing live?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's easy to say, but I know how it is to perform, and when you are nervous about it. But in the end, you can even make mistakes like me, and everyone will forget. That's the first thing, because you will do another performance and another, and finally you will feel like it's not the problem that you make some mistakes, because it's natural for people to make mistakes. It's just our part of being human, you know. And sometimes from these mistakes there are some nice things, because you know sometimes we improvise, sometimes something nice could happen when you make mistakes. Don't worry. But I know it's not so easy, especially if it's your first performance or one of the first. But you can learn to, you know, just don't worry about it. It will come with time.
You said you like Evil Dead movie. Yes, of course.
Very, 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 very much.
Have you watched Mandy? If not, I recommended it to you. Should like it. Mandy. This is horror producentów Evil Dead. Remake. This is remake Evil Dead. If yes, we watched Mandy. I watched Mandy. And we like this movie. Chyba że to nie jest ten, no to wtedy nie widziałem.
So Mikola is not sure which movie is that, and I'm not sure too. So we can tell if we saw this or not. So that's why we can tell if we liked it or not.
Taki deal. What do you think of the ending of The Last of Us 2? I think this question is for Marcin.
We don't play.
Yes, we haven't played that game, and Marcin told us we won't. So,
Tu jeszcze
but I
było
don't
gdzieś.
know why. Maybe he won't. He will tell us why we can't
What
play.
is your favorite song that you have ever performed?
Favorite song?
Mhm.
Favorite song.
This is impossible to answer this question. I like every song. No,
We like. I think that songs we like to play most are usually the newest one because they're fresh and exciting. But on the other hand, we feel insecure about them still because we haven't played them many times. So I don't know. It's a tough question. There's no answer to this question. I think.
Are you interested in fantasy universe like Warhammer? Yes, little.
Little.
No i to jest, po angielsku ja nie mogę odpowiedzieć. To jest ta część, której jeszcze nie poznałem, ale bardzo bym chciał.
It's the part Mikołaj said. It's the part. Co powiedziałeś?
To jest część, której jeszcze nie poznałem, ale jest w kolejce, czeka na mojej liście rzeczy do poznania.
Okay, so it's the part of the world, of the universe, of the. Mikołaj still. It's waiting in its. It's waiting for Mikołaj to come and. No, I don't know how to translate that.
Po prostu napiszcie w komentarzu, o co nam chodzi.
I couldn't be jak się mówi na tego człowieka, co translatuje?
Translator, wujek Google.
No nie translator, bo translator to jest chyba...
Wiem, żartuję.
Yes.
Dobra, to napiszcie w komentarzach, co ja chciałem, co poeta miał na myśli, a ja następne pytanie czytam. Do you perhaps plan to re-release both of your demo albums in some way? Mikołaj once said how proud he is of Moribuka, so why not let it live through its second youth? O Jezu, nie rozumiem.
Bo za dużo naraz czytasz. Czytaj sobie
No.
po kolei, pomalutku. Do you perhaps plan to release both of your demo albums in some way?
No i już tutaj poległem.
No, o dema. Czy się pyta, czy chcemy je, czy może je będziemy wydawać na nowo jakoś?
I think about this. Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
Na pewno Moribuka. Jak jest na pewno?
For sure.
For sure Moribuka. I don't know, czy chcę Tutmesztekal wydawać.
Why?
No,
You're not... you don't like Tutmesztekal album?
I like,
Demo album?
ale jest kiepsko nagrany.
Moribuka is better?
Jest.
And Moribuka
Tak
was
uważam.
our first demo, yes?
Jest.
Okay.
Wspaniała pamięć Kasi.
the first album, the demo album was better than the second. And you're talking about quality
A co wy
of
o tym myślicie?
recording.
Chcecie, a może zrobić takiego splita, że dwa? Together. Moribuka, Tutmesztekal.
Moribuka.
Together. Moribuka. Tatmesztekal. Napiszcie w komentarzach.
But do we have those albums in like in sessions, musical session in to, I don't know, to mix it again or something, or you just have waves files?
We can't
Wave
mixing
files.
again.
We can't.
Because we
Because.
don't have. We don't have, jak się nazywa? Ścieżki, traki. We don't have tracks.
Okay, so we don't have the possibility to have it.
To były czasy,
To
kiedy już
give-
się nie nagrywało na taśmę, ale jeszcze nie nagrywało się na twarde dyski, tylko na płyty CD i te płyty CD już nie działają.
Okay. So that can be difficult because we don't have the music in tracks, like separate instrument tracks, because it was recorded on and stored on CD albums, CDs, and they don't work anymore.
Napiszcie w komentarzach, czy chcecie w takiej formie, jakiej są. Przepraszam, po polsku Kasia przetłumaczy. Jeżeli będzie dużo głosów na tak, no to może wrzucimy faktycznie jako takiego splita, że two demos, czy coś takiego.
Two Percival
Two cellos,
demos.
two demos.
Mm.
I następne. Do you feel that your English is better and better with every Q&As on English? Respect. Thank you very much. I don't feel that. I feel wręcz przeciwnie.
Naoborot. Yes, we don't have. I think we need more time to polish our English to make it better. But we don't feel it. But it doesn't matter because it's important that we can, like, maybe our English is not better, but we are not so shy about it. We can speak more. So the English is not better, but we feel better about our English.
What? Shire?
Shire.
What is the Kupała tradition like? What you do to celebrate? I don't tell about I celebrate in public, in vision, in, Percival TV. This is too personal.
Mhm.
Zupełnie nie to, ale
Ale próbowałem. O, jest Randomir. Widzę, że pilnujesz dźwięku. Percival. No, a jak ty tradycję
No,
znajdujesz?
where I was once in Belarus, and we celebrated Kupala night, and it was really nice because we had this big fire. Ognisko, jak się po angielsku mówi? Ognisko? Fire, big fire, and a lot of drinks, a lot of singing, a lot of fun, and in the morning we swam in the ozero, in the lake, and it was fun. It was nice, really nice experience. And during Kupala night that we have every year, almost every year for a few years now, we play at Kupala night in Szczecin. So there are fire also, and people jump across.
Jump in the fire.
Jump in the fire. Yes. And there's also
Jump on
there
the
are
fire.
a lot of traditions. It's maybe it's hard for us to explain it in English, but there's a lot of nice traditions. And ladies who aren't married, they're just taking their crown, flower crown, flower
Flowers.
circle,
Tak.
circles, and put it in the water.
Could you please consider publishing sheets of your music? Many people, including me, would really like to play your songs. If the internet can, you can only find some on the Witcher songs. Yes, we chcielibyśmy. We wouldn't.
We would like to,
Would like. We
but-
would like.
but
But I don't have time.
that's the main reason, because we know many of you would love to have musical sheets.
But we work, żeby tu zdjęłaś. No, że zrobimy to w przyszłości niedalekiej. We make this.
We will make it
We
one
will
day.
make it.
One day. Do it chyba,
Do it.
raczej.
We do it.
We
Yes.
will do it. One day we will do it and make it and everything.
EW 20 zł nam przesłała albo przesłał.
Thank you very much.
Dziękujemy bardzo.
Uwaga, będzie fragment tego z kupały.
Fragment.
Fragment.
Excerpts from Kupala Night in Szczecin.
Trzy.
Porywak do dwóch.
Koncert wyszedł wspaniale, naprawdę zawsze są fajne te koncerty, ale w tym roku wydaje mi się, że dobrze nam to wyszło i była świetna
Nerwowy
energia, ludzie wspaniale się bawili, no było naprawdę cudownie.
Dzień dobry, witaj w YouTubie.
How is the situation in Poland? Still in lockdown? Yes, still. We can't play concerts. We can't go to another country. No wiecie.
You know. Dzieci the best, yes.
Znaczy źle powiedziałem, bo to tylko branża muzyczna ma już chyba teraz lockdown tylko. To powiedzcie to jakoś, bo otworzyli już granice, ale i tak nie możemy pojechać na koncert. Bo nam wszystkie odwołali.
So the lockdown is already has ended, but not for everyone, because for musicians, for everyone who is kurde, się zamotałam, no. For musical, nawet nie wiem, jak jest branża muzyczna, no. So we can't play shows, we can't, we don't know if we can go abroad. Can we or we can't? Or can we not?
Do you broadcast special Q&A for Patronite members every Wednesday or not so often? Mm,
Not. We usually do this only when we have live stream shows, and after live stream shows for VIPs, for those who bought VIP tickets, and for our patrons, we do special Q&As. So it's not the every Wednesday thing. It's just once in a time, once in a while, once for a while. No.
Jakoś tak. Jak jest jakoś tak po angielsku?
How much time we have to our Kraczewron premiere? Marcin? 3 minutes. Okay.
Kurczę woron.
Kraczewron. Kraczewron is the. I like this song. It's great, and you have the lyric below the video, so you can sing with us.
And dance. Kasia performed a special dance for this song. Tell about this.
Yeah, I have this idea for the dance for this song, but for now it's just the idea. I need to think about it more, and maybe we will do video clip with this dance.
Do you know Batuszka, the band? Yes, we know Batuszka. Two Batuszkas. We know. This is good bands, I think. What do you think about this?
I haven't heard. I heard something, but not so much to tell something about them.
I heard I like show.
The show is great.
Yes,
Yes.
the show is very great.
Mm-hmm.
I like costumes. And w ogóle wszystko fajne.
Yeah.
Pozdrawiamy Batuszkę, jak nas ogląda.
I don't think so, but
You said on NKT you have recorded Dzikie Pola live. Is it true, and when we could find it at YouTube? Yes, we record Dzikie Pola live, but still work nad miksem. Sobie tutaj wsadźcie to, co pasuje. We still work
on it. And when
it,
when we could find it at YouTube?
No. Jeszcze nie. A, when? Kiedy?
When?
No. If we end work on it, w przyszłości, no.
In the future. Everything in the future.
We work symultanicznie. Symultanik. Trochę Sława 4, trochę Dzikie Pola, trochę Reakcja, więc wszystko pojawi się naraz.
Dawaj, przerzucamy się.
Okay, so now please go to the other tab of other window of your browser to see Kraczewron.
Nuclear Baton. Odpaliłem. Jesteśmy znaczy,
We're back.
We're back. We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
So, how do you like the song? I think it's great, don't you? Kasia, how do you find your new flutes? Do you already feel you could play them at the concert? Not really, because when I play them, you saw what happened. I'm not comfortable yet enough to play at the concert, and even if I will, we're not going to use them at our shows because it's a problem with with my English, of course, but also it's problem with amplifying the flutes, because when I play my sopilka, we put the little microphone here, and we don't have as many microphones for all those flutes. That's the first thing, and the other thing is it would be difficult to amplify so many instruments. Am I right or not? Yes, and we don't have so many devices because it's bezprzewodowe. No.
We need many
Inputs?
inputs, yes, in the mixer.
Too many, and we don't have so many. So those flutes are only for studio and for Q&As. I will practice my flutes, playing those flutes here, just like I'm practicing English here.
Chyba że będziemy mieli środki jak Metallica i Kasia będzie miała technicznych do każdego fletu osobno.
Yes, that would be awesome, because I said that if one day we will be like Metallica and we have a lot of equipment, a lot of personal staff, like technicians and everything, then I will play all of them. Yes, that's the plan.
Mikołaj, was it hard for you to find your own style of drawing? What would you say to someone who is trying so? Was it hard for you to find your own style of drawing? Co to znaczy?
Swój
Kasiu.
styl rysowania.
Mój? Ja mam styl? I trying. Practice, practice, practice and practice.
Yes. Yes. That's the way to achieve anything in any field, music, other fields. Just practice and
Music, cooking,
be inspired.
cleaning.
Be inspired by many artists. Like you can try this style or this style and mix them, and then something new will come to you. For sure. You just need to practice.
Daniel H., czyli Daniel Age, 50 zł aż nam przydonacił. I
Thank
pisze, że
you.
loved the new song. Hughes from a lost Brazilian in Jabłonna. Jak to się zgubiłeś w Jabłonnej z Brazylii? Bardzo, bardzo dziękujemy. Zajebiście, ale to nie po angielsku, to nie mogę. Will you still stream when you can go abroad again? Because I feel very comfortable in this community. I don't want that it ends.
We don't want it to end neither. So of course we will continue our Q&As and our streaming, live shows. because it's fun, and we know that many of you are not able to come to our show, live show, and meet us in person. So that's the great way for you to meet us on the internet. And so we will continue to do such things. Maybe not so often, but of course we will try. But that maybe will be difficult when we go on tour. But we will try to meet you here on YouTube as often as possible.
Why did you finish Reakcja Pogańska live so fast, but Dzikie Pola live is still in construction so long? My skończyliśmy Reakcję Pogańską live?
That's very good question. Nie, no właśnie nie skończyliśmy.
No właśnie.
Nie, chodzi... Dobra. Okay. So, the answer is because Reakcja Pogańska was live streaming, so we played the show, and at the same time our sound engineer mixed it to put the sound into, and our video engineer Marcin worked to put the video to the internet, so you could watch it. And even if we needed to just adjust some things,
we can make that because we have devices od niedawna.
Czekaj, bo mi przerwałeś i teraz się skupiam. So, when we recorded Dzikie Pola live, we didn't have so many devices, we didn't have so many cameras, so that was a much more complicated thing to do. And now putting this together, the sound and the video and the jak się mówi, obraz? The video together and showing it to you is much more complicated than what we do right now. At the moment, we have so many devices that we can do it like at once, like instantly. But in the past, we couldn't do that. So that's why we can't. And because we have a lot of other work and we have a lot of other things, that's why it's difficult for us. We need to choose what we do. And, you know, I think there will be one day, there will come day, and we will decide to put it together and show it to you. But right now, we can't tell you when it will be, because, you know, we have other things like Reakcja Pogańska album, like Slava 4 album and other albums. So we just created so many things that we don't too many things, and it just sometimes some of those things need to wait, just simply because we don't know, because of something.
Ja też powiem po polsku, a Kasia może przetłumaczy, że część rzeczy nie możemy wszystkiego zrobić sami, część rzeczy musimy zlecić na zewnątrz, bo raz, że czas, a dwa, że nie mamy też wszystkich urządzeń i umiejętności. A to się wiąże też z finansami. Nie zawsze możemy coś skończyć niektórych rzeczy, ponieważ na przykład tak jak teraz nie za bardzo mamy wpływy. Oczywiście bardzo dziękujemy za wasze prezenty, ale to nie wystarczy, żeby można było skończyć wszystkie rzeczy, więc niektóre muszą po prostu poczekać i dlatego to też tak wychodzi, że niektóre rzeczy wydawałoby się, które powinny być później, są szybciej, a niektóre, które powinny być szybciej, są później. Ale Kasia już chyba tego nie wytłumaczy, dobra. What's your favorite folk bands? My favorite folk bands is Clanet. I very love this band. I heard the first time in 90 rok, to jak będzie.
Year 1990. So you
1990.
heard them for the first time
Yes.
in
Około, mniej
1990.
więcej.
So it was long time ago.
This band sprawił, że I make folk music.
Mm.
You know.
You know. Hmm. And do you have any folk metal band favorite band? Folk metal.
Folk metal,
Mhm.
my favorite band. Maybe Arcona.
Mm-hmm. Arcona is good.
Yes, Arcona.
Mm-hmm.
And Grai is too good band.
So Russian folk metal
Yes.
is great. Yes,
Russian folk metal is good.
it's good. It's great. And for me, I don't think I have my favorite band, folk band, because there are so many great bands. But I have one folk metal band that I really like, and it's Silent Stream of Godless Elegy from Czech Republic. They are really
I
great.
too.
Yeah, they're really great, and I love their style because it's so beautiful, and it's really amazing band. So you can check them out.
And Igor.
Yes, and folk metal, folk metal.
Medal, tak się mówi?
Nie wiem. Po prostu
To
mówię.
folk, classic metal. Classic
And
folk
other
metal.
electronic everything
And,
metal
and
bands.
8-bit metal.
Yes, Igor mix everything, and that's great. That's what we do, and we did, and we have done from the very beginning, because we mix everything also. And in the past, when you listen to our first demo, and you can do that,
Yes, tam
but
jest nawet 8-bitowa muzyka z Amigi.
yes, so if one day you will be able to listen to our first two demo albums, you will see that it was always our way to make music, to mix everything also. We always liked that.
We call
So-
this synthetic music.
Yeah.
If I made a game, would I be able to use your music by any chance? If you pay. This is question for Martin.
Yes, if you pay.
But seriously, that's the tough question, because it depends on many things. Just if any of you have any propositions for us, like you want to, I don't know, cooperate with us or something, just write us, and we just ask you questions, because we need to know more about that, and then we will answer you, so you will know. We can just say yes or no. It's not that simple.
Would you like to make music for a movie or a show? And what kind of movie or show?
Once again, can you repeat that?
Would you like to make music for a movie or a show? And what kind of a movie or show?
Both.
Yes.
I would love to, we all love to make music for shows, for movies, for everything. We just want to make music, more
we
music.
like make music.
Yes, we love to make music, and if we have some some challenges. That's great. That's the best way to evolve, to progress, to have some challenges. So
What are your favorite childhood cartoons? Ed, and Eddie.
that
It's
was
my
great.
favorite
Yes.
childhood cartoons.
And mine is in English Count Dracula. Very old cartoon, British. It was British cartoon, but really, really great.
Mikołaj, Katarzyna and Marcin. What is your favorite movie? You can name only one movie each.
One movie, that would be West Side Story.
My favorite movie is Evil Dead.
And Marcin,
Star Wars Episode 5.
of course, of course. And what your favorite books?
O,
Oh.
except for Wiedźmin, czyli pomijając. This is books Andrzej Sapkowski 2. This is, jak to powiedzieć? Jak się w ogóle nazywa ta
Jakbym
książka?
No właśnie, czytam mózgu teraz.
Oj.
Trylogia husycka.
Trylogia husycka, właśnie. Nie wiem, jak jest husycka po angielsku. Trilogy. Husik?
Husyczki.
Husyczki trilogy.
Husyczki Trilogy. Trilogy. Nie.
Narrenturm, no.
O,
To było to
Narrenturm.
od pierwszego. Narrenturm.
Narrenturm.
Andrzej Sapkowski, Narrenturm.
Mhm. That's good. That's
O.
great book.
Only one, two.
Only one. Only one. Not two. Only one.
And you?
And you. And my favorite book is Stanisław Lem's I think English title is Star Diary. Diaries? Dzienniki gwiazdowe in Polish. I don't remember the title in English, and even if I do, I can't pronounce it right now. So sorry.
And Marcin?
And Marcin?
Star Wars Episode 5.
And I suppose your favorite folk metal band is
Percival.
Ja, tak.
If you...
Time to play next song. Yes, yes, great idea. Great idea.
Raz, dwa, trzy.
No i tak, to właśnie kupalna pieśń, kupal song, kupała song. What is your favorite pop song? Agnes Obel, Familiar.
Okay. I don't know if I can name just one song. I mean, I don't know the names. I don't know
Ale to
the titles.
czeknij to, sprawdź
Czeknij
koniecznie, to bo ci się spodoba bardzo. Agnes Obel.
Pop songs. Björk is pop. Björk is pop. The Antwoord is pop. Everything is pop. So actually, maybe.
Uwaga, Andreas Tasara, 1000 CRC.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Lots of...
Freedom. That's the word that comes to my mind. I don't know why. La Ivana, yes, that was the song, the title, song title. And it's from Slava 2, and we have Slava 2 in our store if you would like.
If you had the option to score the movie, to write the movie's music from start to finish, would you prefer that to them just buying the right to use music by you? I think we prefer make music from start to finish.
But if somebody want to buy our music, it's no problem for us.
Yes.
If somebody wants to pay us, it's not a problem for us. Really, really, we don't have problem with that.
We love make music. Marcin must trzymać to wszystko w kupie, żebyśmy nie splajtowali.
So Martin is our manager, and he
And he tried to make that band make money and have to pay bills and other things.
yeah, and to survive.
Favorite movies sagas? I don't understand.
Filmowa.
Sagas. Filmowa saga.
Star Wars 4, 5, 6. Nothing else.
Czyli właściwie chodzi o serial, nie? Nie, czy o takie poszczególne odcinki. No to Lord of the Ring.
Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings?
One
or
Ring?
just one ring?
I don't know.
On był władcą pierścieni.
Yes,
właśnie,
rings.
rings.
Okay,
A u
rings.
nas jest to przetłumaczone z pierścienia, tak?
Nie, jest też Władca Pierścieni.
No.
Rings, Lord of the Rings was great. Yes, I agree. Very
This
well
was
made
my
movie.
favorite books wcześniej.
Before Narrentum.
Before Andrzej Sapkowski napisał Narrentur. Do you know Tape of Negative with the famous Paul singer and bass player? Yes, I heard, tak? Słuchałem, jakie słuchałem?
No,
I
listen to.
I listened to Tape of Negative wtedy, kiedy robiliśmy utwory do Sława 4.
When we were creating our songs for Slava 4, Mikołaj was listening to this band very, very much, and that's why they are so cheerful, like Kraczeworon.
No bo u mnie to działa na abarot.
Na odwrót.
Do you like Game of Thrones? Have you read the books? I don't like Game of Thrones. I don't read the book. No nie mogę wszystkiego lubić. Na coś musiało paść,
And
padło na
in
Game of
our
Thrones.
band, Mikołaj likes almost everything. Marcin doesn't like almost everything. Like dislike over almost everything, and I'm in the middle always.
Do you have seen a Witcher series of Netflix? What do you think about it? Two things, które I don't like.
And they are what things you didn't like about this, or like you said like you like
I don't like.
don't like. Okay,
Don't like.
so
For me, this series no have screenplay. Screenplay to się mówi, tak się wymawia? Screenplay. No scenariusz.
screenplay, yes, no.
Tak myślę. I think.
That's your
This
guess.
jest mój największy zarzut.
The biggest problem Mikołaj has with this series is he thinks the screenplay was bad, so that's why they couldn't make better.
Like Polish cinematography.
Yes, the screenplay. You need to, if you want to have the great result, you need to think about every single thing in the process. So, like when we record our album, if we record poorly, like bad, like we don't put an effort into recording our instruments and voices, then we can't have great result. So you need to think about everything. So, and the screenplay for movies is the base. So if it's not good, then you can't have good results.
I'm big fan screenplays. I love movie z dobrym screenplayem. Like Evil Dead. Nie, to nie jest dobry przykład. Znaczy tam jest dobry.
This is a very good example. Evil Dead is a very good movie. Like
Dobra, popłynąłem. Ale chodzi mi o filmy takie jak Terminator.
Terminator, yes. A nie wiem, jak się po angielsku mówi. Terminator.
Terminator?
No idea.
No i many movies z dobrym scenariuszem. O Star Wars Episode 5.
Tak, yes.
And mega w ogóle, jak to nazwać? Mega
Death. That's one of our favorite bands.
psychoza. Jak jest po angielsku psychoza? Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock, psychoza.
Muszę to obejrzeć, bo nie widziałam
Psycho.
tego.
Psycho. This
Ah,
is great screenplay. This is
Yes.
great. Wszystko tam jest great.
old movies used to have really good screenplays. And now in today's cinematography, there's problem with that. Because of many things.
Albo 12 gniewnych ludzi, jeden pokój, 12 typa i
12 Angry Men.
zero efektów specjalnych.
12 Angry Men. I saw this movie. It's great, really.
Jest to po angielsku?
12 Angry Men.
Na pewno?
Yes.
Tylko, że u nas tak przetłumaczyli, to
Nie.
znaczy, że
No jak przetłumaczyli? To jest oryginalny tytuł.
You recorded a new version of Reakcja Pogańska. You weren't afraid people would complain that old version was better, etc.
Of course, we are afraid, and even more, we know exactly that they will complain, and we can't avoid that.
But you must buy the new CD to know this. So
But you know, we just made it. We will make it, and we will make it, and release this album, and maybe someone will like it more than the old Reakcja. Maybe someone will like old more, but it doesn't matter. We just wanted to do it. That's the truth. We just wanted to do it. We just did it, and we are prepared for complaints.
Do you know Tubular Bells, Mike Oldfields? If you know this album, you know, co będziemy robić w przyszłości do końca życia. Nagrywać lekcję pogańską. Kolejne wersje. This is joke. Last version.
Last version
last
of
version
of Reakcja Pogańska. Yes, we don't plan to record any other albums this way, but you know, plans change sometimes.
What is your most awkward moment of stage? Awkward?
Awkward,
means?
dziwny, w sensie taki niezręczny moment na scenie.
I know. If we play in Ukraine, in Kamieniec Podolski, we play together play bands bands jak jest from Belarus and Ukraine. I ci bands jak to leaders of these bands jak to było, przemawiali do publiczności.
Talked
Talked
to the
public,
audience.
Ukrainian people scream. Co oni krzyczeli?
No coś po ukraińsku.
Sława Ukrainie. Belarusian people scream żywie Białorus. I ja pomyślałem,
I thought,
że będzie great, jak krzyknę niech żyje Polska. I zapadła totalna cisza.
okay, so now I will try to translate that, because you probably didn't understand what Mikołaj was trying to say. So we were in Ukraine, and there were many bands from Belarus, from Ukraine. We were the only band from Poland, I guess.
Yes.
I think. So we were the only band from Poland, and we were on stage with those with leaders of those other groups from Ukraine, from Belarus, and they were talking to people, to audience, and the one from Ukraine screamed, "Long live to Ukraine" or something like that. Then guy from Belarus and the audience were like, "Ah, yeah," and then the Belarusian guy, "Long live to Belarus," and everyone was like, "Ah, yeah," and then Mikołaj thought it would be nice if he do the same thing, and he screamed, "Long live to Poland," and there was silence. Like it was, they were all like, okay, and that was awkward. Because in the audience we had only people from Belarus and Ukraine, and that's why they didn't know how to react probably, because they're from different countries and they liked
Ale
their
później
countries.
też zaczęli krzyczeć, także skończyło się dobrze.
So after a moment of silence, they were like, finally screamed to us too.
Have you known that the actor of Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk 2077 is the actor of Geralt of the old Wiedźmin series? And have you already seen the old Wiedźmin series? Johnny Silverhand? A kto gra tam?
Old Wiedźmin series? What
polski
is
jest
that?
Old Wiedźmin Series.
I tam grał jakiś
Nie mam pojęcia.
Johnny Silverhand?
I don't see Cyberpunk 2077. I don't know.
We don't know how to answer that question, and maybe you shouldn't read that. Now we don't know how to answer it.
Że co?
Because if you skip this question, we wouldn't be forced to answer that question, you know.
Ale ja niczego nie pominąłem.
Ale właśnie powinieneś,
Aha.
żeby nie musieć odpowiadać.
No trudno. Ale po prostu no nie wiemy, nie siedzimy w temacie. O. We don't sit in the subject.
You know, we have so many work. I know it's, you know, you probably know much more.
Keanu Reeves gra tego Johnny'ego
Things.
Silverhanda. Ale on nie grał w starym Wiedźminie. Coś mi zginęło.
The actor of Johnny Silverhand. Okay, now we understand, but still don't know how to answer the question. Okay, no, doesn't matter.
No bo o co chodzi z tą starym serialem?
Which version, which old Wiedźmin series do you mean? Because we don't know, we have troubles. You mean Polish series?
Keanu
Because the-
Reeves nie grał w starym
I
Wiedźminie.
don't think. Yes. You need to be more precise.
Ale widzieliśmy tak, we seen the old Wiedźmin series i still don't like this series.
The old one?
Yes. No dobra. O co chodzi z koszulką Bolesław Zapomniany?
To nie tutaj teraz.
This is cover
Of the old reakcja pogańska.
old reakcja pogańska.
And soon we will have new one. And you will be able to argue about which one is better.
Jest. Pokaż sklep.
Tak z bomby? Przecież nie pokażę.
No gdzie można kupić reakcję pogańską?
Przecież, aha. Yes, and we have... forgot to tell about. We have a new reakcja pogańska. We have old reakcja pogańska in our store, of course, but we have also new reakcja pogańska in pre-sale in lower price. So that's the moment when you buy it if you want to have lower price. But you can't wait. We don't know how long, but you can wait for higher price. That's not problem. And I think the new reakcja pogańska will be great, really. I think that will be my favorite one when I compare those two, because old reakcja pogańska was our first official album, and we didn't know what we do at the time. Although it's not bad.
Don't have
album.
a drummer.
We didn't have drummer. We didn't
no.
have a lot of things. We didn't have at the time.
We didn't have studio.
And we didn't have such experience we have now. We didn't have studio. We didn't have. We have nothing at the time.
We
have
didn't
nothing.
have instruments.
But of course, that album is great too. But I think the new one will be better. Maybe not for all of you, because if you listened a lot to those songs in those versions, you would probably, especially when you hear for the first time the new album, you will say, well, it's not so great, but I think it will be great.
Okay.
And I
Dobra.
can't wait.
Two more
So,
questions.
Two more
Song
questions.
and we end.
Okay, so two more questions and then the end and song. One
Will
song.
it be signed? New reakcja pogańska album. Chodzi o preorder, tak?
I don't think so. We don't have them signed because, first of all, it took a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, and we have other things to do. And second of all musicians that took part in this album, in recording this album, are not available because, you know, we just live in different cities. So we didn't plan this, so not, sorry.
Będziemy podpisywać na koncertach.
But we usually don't sign our CDs when you buy them in store because we want you to come to our shows and then come meet us, and we will sign them. Of course, we don't play everywhere in the world, but we will. So all of you will have the opportunity to meet us finally. Yes? Yes, Marcin? Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. So yes. Okay.
Do you know how to dance? What kind of dancing do you know? Do you want to dance a bit when you play your music?
Czekaj, bo się skupiam.
Yes, Kasia dance, belly dance.
Do you know how to dance? What kind of dancing do you know? Do you want to dance a bit when you play your music? Yes, we want to dance, but we can't because when we play Percival, we can't because we sit. When we play Percival Schuttenbach, it's usually not so much space, and we
dance headbanging.
Yes, and we do a lot of stuff, and there are difficult stuff like singing and playing at once. So we don't dance.
I'll tell about
usually
your
too.
belly dancing.
Yes, in the past I was learning how to belly dance, and it was great, but of course I didn't have time for that, so I don't do it anymore. And I love to dance, and I think if I wouldn't be a musician, I would be dancer. That's my favorite thing. I really love to dance. I really, 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 really.
I love Ukrainian dance hopak, but I don't dance this.
You don't have
It's
talent.
very,
You're not
very
talented
difficult
enough
dance.
for dancing that.
Okay, so one more question and we must
And
end.
we'll go. You don't know this old series? It is Polish and just called Wiedźmin. In English, it is The Hexer. Unfortunately, this series wasn't really good. It is from 2002. Yes, we know that series, of course, and we just wasn't sure if you talk about this version. Yes, of course, we know Polish series, and we know it wasn't very good, but it was the first version, and you know. But we still don't know what actor you were talking about.
Żebrowski chyba gada za tego, po polsku za tego,
Ah.
za Johna Wicka.
Tak?
Ah.
To ja nawet przegapiłam ten
Tak mi
moment.
się wydaje, że coś takiego było.
And now we kumamy. O co kamanuje?
Dobra, ostatnie.
Okay, the last question.
Tu jest taki, can you consider to make a program about the history of your band for new fans? For example, there is a big 10 years who before your released your first album.
Well, I think if any of you want to know our history, you just go and watch our Q&As, because we talk a lot about our history, about our music, but we haven't explained that why we recorded our first album all after 10 years of existence of the band. But every other thing you can find there in our Q&As and our NKTs. You have English subtitles, so I really encourage you to go there and watch them. And that's
Po to
all.
są też Q&A, żeby odpowiadać, nie?
Yes,
Odpowiadać na
and
bieżąco.
we would answer that question. Maybe we can answer quick answer. That's because we were waiting for having the opportunity, the equipment, the possibilities, the funds to record it, because recording metal music is much more complicated, because our first official albums were Percival, because they were easier to record, and we wanted to find a label maybe for our albums, but we couldn't find, and we finally decided to do it on our own, and that's why we recorded it after 10 years of. And another thing, we couldn't find musicians. We have problems with musicians. They come, they go, and
We start
it was
absolutely
one
for
big
nothing. We must do lot of things. We didn't have instruments,
yeah.
money for studio. To było trudne, ale się udało.
Dobra, piosenka.
Okay, so now the last song, it is Morowa. You asked for this song. So goodbye and see you next week. Tak, bo już nie będziemy się tu przyłączać na piosenkę. So goodbye. And see you next week in Polish. Next Q&A will be in Polish, so you can learn Polish a bit. So.
cichulkiem poduszę, wyciąga już swoje pazury. Litości nie znajdę dla ludzi, bo on ich jej sama nie miała. To 1000 kroć karać ich będę za krzywdy, które dostała.